Good morning. It's Wednesday, September 11th, a somber day in America. Thanks for joining us on Up to the Minute. I'm Dr. Lana Pigao, Director of Communication Services for Northwest College, with my co-host Benjamin Escobar, HCC TV Production Specialist, who's going to share how to find us. Good morning, Benji.
Good morning, Lana. Good to see you. Yes, let me share with everybody how they can find us. We are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, but Houston Community College District. We're also on YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV, our own TV channel, where you can catch the rebroadcast of this show at noon, 5 and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Great. Well, for Good Works Wednesday, we're spotlighting a local nonprofit that works to improve and enrich the quality of life for others. And Stacey, we will be with you in just a minute. But first, we're featuring HCC's international services by featuring one of its student ambassadors, Dr. Jemima Irabor-Ighedosa. Did I say that correctly? I think you're muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. You did very well. Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Well, good morning. Welcome to the show, Jemima. We saw your reel on the district Facebook page and thought you were so lively about being an international student ambassador for HCC. So before we get into your HCC experience, can you tell us about your time in Nigeria and what led you to the US?
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I like to say what a blessing it is to be here this morning. September 11th, God help America. God help us all. Nigeria was a beautiful experience. I was born there, went to school there. I'm married. I have 4 children. And then my children grew up and 2 of them got into college. And then I brought one of them to school and wanted to see what it was like, college experience in America. What is it like? How can I help? And I needed to get into the sea so I can learn how to send the boats out. That's why I'm here.
Well, that's fantastic. So how did you hear about HCC?
Oh, okay. So I was looking for schools to get into, and then I got into the internet looking for schools, and here are other schools, and here was HCC. So easy, so cost effective. And what an awesome experience it was just reading through. And that's how I got in here.
We have a huge Nigerian student population at HCC, and sometimes we can hear them congregating outside our office and socializing and singing. It's such a wonderful experience. So what are you studying?
I'm a business major here at HCC Katy campus.
Oh, you're at the Katy campus.
Yes,
Oh, our new and innovative campus. Fantastic. So how has your experience been so far? What are the core challenges you faced as an international student?
Well, first of all, you know what it is like to be in a new environment, to get integrated into the environment. School here, the school system is different from the school system in Nigeria. So all of those things I had to navigate and then get to understand going to school using the beautiful, multi-talented, multi-diverse canvas. It was beautiful. And then getting to know all of that and getting accustomed to it, it was quite a challenge at first, but then here we are doing well with it.
Great. And now you're an international student ambassador.
That's correct.
What does that entail?
Oh, it actually entails representing the international interest of all the students to the HCC community. And then, of course, standing in to represent the HCC dream, the HCC life dream to the international students, helping international students integrate into the HCC community, and then helping them go through all of it and coming out being successful and being able to also represent the HCC dream to other people. So that's what it's about.
Right. So when you finish here, what does your future look like beyond HCC?
I keep representing HCC everywhere, every time. I have loved spending a year plus here at HCC, and I can tell you, this is a school I want to represent every day of my life.
Fantastic. What advice do you have for other students?
My advice for other students is to, first of all, remember you can do it. You're here, you're blessed to be here because you can do it. You came here because you had something on the inside of you. It's time to bring it out. Take the fear away, push forward, ask for help. Help is available in HCC everywhere. Everyone is so nice. Everyone is so helpful. You can get the information. It's out there. Just ask. Ask. Don't stay in the dark. Ask and go for it. You've got all it takes. Just go for it. Ask Nitsi if you don't know anyone. Look for Nitsi and ask him. Thank you.
Yes, because I believe Nithi was an international student at one point as well. So with some international students, they might be looking at coming to HCC, but they might be a little trepidatious. You know, Houston's has a huge international population. We're a very cosmopolitan city. What would you say to those students who are kind of sitting on the fence about whether or not they want to come to HCC because they might be homesick, they might not be able to get the cuisine that they're used to? What do you say to those students?
Well, Lana, you know that HCC and Houston as a whole is home away from home, really. You can get everything you want in Houston. Just look for it. Type it on Google. There are Nigerian foods everywhere all around Houston. And then in HCC, there's a Nigerian community. There are Nigerian lecturers. There are people all over that give you the home feeling. So don't be homesick. HCC is a place where you can get your money's worth. They've got what you need. The education, the standard is here. The cost is cost effective. So why not? Why not? HCC is a beautiful place to start. And it's a beautiful foundation, a beautiful springing to a future that is yet undefined. So go ahead and jump into HCC. It's your best bet.
So, Jemima, I have a question. You are Dr. Jemima. What are you a doctor in?
Management.
Management. Fantastic. Great. And where did you earn that degree?
In Nigeria.
And so you've got a degree from Nigeria in management, a doctorate. Why did you decide then to come to HCC when you already had that education?
So as I said earlier, HCC is a beautiful spring point. I wanted a student experience so that I could be able to help my children. And then I wanted it at the least cost possible. And HCC offered me everything I needed. And I wanted it somewhere close to where I was living. So, I mean, in terms of location, in terms of cost effectiveness, in terms of standard, and then in terms of ease, HCC had it all. So for me, it was just the best. There was no comparison.
Fantastic. So 4 children.
Yes, I do.
How old are your children? How old are they?
20, 19, 15, and 14.
Wow. And are your older children, where are they? Have they followed you in getting their higher education as well?
So my first 2 children are in college. The other 2 are in high school.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, you are certainly lovely to speak to. I love your enthusiasm. I love your excitement, and you are perfect to represent HCC. So thank you, Dr. Jemima Irabor-Ighedosa.
That's correct.
HCC International Student Ambassador from Nigeria. And we'll have your info in the post after our show.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
And I am so excited that we have Nigerian students who really represent HCC so well. Okay, up next, after a commercial break, Benji will talk to our Good Works Wednesday guest about its mission to help Houstonians in need.
When I grow up, I want to work in a lab to build robots.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step, Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me, and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
We're backing up to the minute with Stacey Thompson, Program Coordinator for Civic Heart Community Services and our Good Works Wednesday guest. Welcome to the show, Stacey.
Hi, Benji. I am so excited to be here. Thank you.
We are very excited to have you on. Let's begin with an overview of Civic Heart Community Services.
I'm sorry. I think we froze just a little bit. Repeat
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah, I said let's begin with a little overview about Civic Heart Community Services.
Okay, we're starting out easy, something I can easily do. Civic Heart Community Service is actually located here in Houston, Texas. We are a nonprofit social service, community-based organization, and our focus is serving disadvantaged and vulnerable populations here in Houston, Texas, and 59 surrounding counties in the state of Texas.
Wow. And then I know later on I want to get into some of those specific programs that you'll have to offer, but I know you recently moved to Emancipation Avenue. How has that been?
Oh, it has been great. First of all, we were known as Change Happens, and we just moved down the street. So we're already close to Emancipation. But being in the One Emancipation building, wonderful experience, beautiful building. Benji, you need to come by and visit us so I can give you a tour.
Yeah, of course. I'm always down for a tour, some hospitality.
Oh yeah, good hospitality here.
Yeah. What are some of those services that the Civic Heart provide to the community, and what are the demographics there?
Okay, so some of the service Civic Heart actually offers, with our outreach, we have outreach program, and with the outreach connections, we spearhead HIV and substance use prevention. We promote resources for housing and supportive services for homeless individuals, including mental health aid and care. And while increasing access to health care and insurance through our services with our ACA Navigator program and the Connecting Kid to Coverage program, which is Medicaid and CHIP application assistance program. Civic Heart also have youth programs. And in those youth programs, we service various curriculums and support and mentors the growth and development of healthy relationships and lifestyles with our youth. We have over 50 staff members, and with that, we believe working diligently to lead community stakeholders and increasing affordable health insurance, housing, and with community engagement. So Civic Heart do a lot of things. We don't do everything. So that's why we believe in a lot of partnership. So with that being said, we service adult as well as youth programs.
Well, it's just amazing, all the stuff that you're doing there. I want to delve into the history of the program and how Civic Heart. Do you know anything about the history of how Civic Heart got started?
I most definitely do. Civic Heart got started in 1989 in that neighborhood because we're located in the heart of Third Ward. Though the houses were dilapidated in this neighborhood, and the founder, he saw these houses and he wanted to do something about it because he saw children all around this neighborhood, and he wanted to offer some type of services to make a change, and that's where the name with Change Happens came as well. When he knocked all those houses down and built Change Happens in 1989 and brought in 3 or 4 different grants just for youth, then they didn't have as many adult programs. So that's a little bit about how it began.
Wow, that's just
and
amazing.
that was over 30 years ago, of course.
Yeah. And still running and doing a good change in the community, I bet.
Yes.
And so, earlier you just mentioned about the ACA Navigator program and Connecting Kids program. What services do those provide?
That's a program. I'm the program coordinator for both programs, the ACA
Perfect.
Navigator program, as well as Connecting Kids. I get to run them. I always say that in every interview that I'm in. Those services get people connected to access to health care as well as affordable health insurance. And of course, CHIP and Medicaid, that's what our local and state benefit program. We assist families in doing that application. And with the Navigator program, I tell people we navigate you through a great experience in having health insurance and being able to afford that insurance and keep it all year round.
Yeah, and I know it's like, well, not no, but when is that open enrollment period for the AC Navigator program? Is it the same as the Connecting Kids for the Medicaid and the CHIP program?
So with the Connecting Kids with Medicaid and CHIP, you can enroll all year round. There's no open or closed enrollment for Medicaid and CHIP. So we can assist you all year round here at Civic Heart with that. But with the ACA Navigator program, as you stated, we do have an open enrollment that begins November 1st this year through January 15th, 2025. So our navigators are getting geared up and trained and ready to go for November 1 for that ACA Navigator program with the marketplace health insurance to help families with that and individuals.
Yeah, you heard that open enrollment is always for the Connecting Kids, but for the ACA Navigator program, you have to stay on top of it, folks. November 1st to January 15th. You can't put that one off, right?
Oh, no, don't do that. Do not do yourself that.
And so how can the community contact an ACA Navigator or an outreach enrollment specialist?
So they okay, Benji, I'm glad you asked that. They most definitely can go to our website, which is civicheart.org. They can connect us with that, as well as they can connect with us on our Facebook page. All of our social media is CH Navigator Program or CH Connecting Kids. So we try to make it real friendly for the community who's trying to contact us. And they can reach us by phone, 713-374-1282, or they can most definitely do the best thing that I love for people to do is come in person. Meet us at 3131 Emancipation Avenue, Suite 400, and let us know by calling us that you're coming by, and we'll be happy to serve them and their families.
Awesome. Hey, so also, let's say if somebody is more of a Spanish speaker, is there any services that you would offer for this? Because I know I have family members who could definitely need the help, or any other people that I know from the community, from the Spanish speaking community.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Benji. Now, you cannot offer any services in Houston, Texas, without having bilingual staff. We most definitely have lots of bilingual staff who is ready to serve the community. We try to most definitely hire community health workers, people who look like their community. So we most definitely pride ourselves in with the diversity and staff and having them ready to serve whichever community shows up.
Okay, and so is there any events that are going to happen soon with the Civic Hearts or anything that we should stay on top of?
So we just passed our biggest summer events. We do some of the largest back to school events. So June, July, and August is our really hectic month for ACA Navigator and connecting kids to coverage. This year, we gave out over 5,000 backpacks filled with school supplies to the communities between June and August. So what we're focusing more on right now, especially the navigators, is getting ready for open enrollment. So we will be having some enrollment events, and we'll keep everyone posted through our social media, CH Navigator program, on any social media platform with all those events. So we'll offer enrollment events for families to come out for us to assist them.
I'll say, so when that open enrollment happens, is that hectic too? Is that like a bunch of people, needing that help?
Yes, and it is, and we love it. That's the crazy part about it. We're always excited doing open enrollment, especially at enrollment events. We love multiple people coming because we want to maximize our services and help as many people as we can before open enrollment close on January the 15th. So we're excited to get multiple people, as well as we work evenings and weekends through November 1st through January the 15th. Our schedules are flexible to work with our community.
I think that's the lovely thing about working with with a program like this that just helps out. You know, you might be overwhelmed with the amount of people that come through the program, but you're making a change, and it just feels good. That's just the rewarding part of it, I would say, right?
Most definitely. And that's why we are always excited. Even though when new navigators start with us, they're like, oh my God, I never imagined this. I said, I tried to prepare you. And then after a week or so, they're so excited to see so many people that we're making changes and giving them access to healthcare as well as affordable healthcare for them and their families.
Awesome. And we're here, yeah, at the very last part of the show here. Just tell us again where we can find you, the address, all that good stuff again. That way we close it off in a good way.
Okay, thanks, Benji. So our main office is located at 3131 Emancipation Avenue, Suite 400. But you can reach us by calling us at 713-374-1282 so that you can make that appointment to come see us at the main office, as well as you can reach us on social media platform at CH Navigator Program and CH Connecting Kids. Also, go to our website, learn a little bit more about Civic Heart at www.civicheart.org. We're looking forward to meeting new people and helping many individuals and families as possible. So thank you all for having us here, Benjamin.
No, thank you, Stacey Thompson. She is the program coordinator for Civic Heart Community Services and our Good Works Wednesday guest. We'll have all of that info on our post after the show, just in case you missed it. And so thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Of course. And don't change that channel or leave the live broadcast, because coming up, we have a quick commercial break, but we will return for some news and announcements. So stay tuned.
When I grow up, I want to work at a school so I can be a teacher.
From classroom to career, we're with you every step. Register for real-world education at hccs.edu.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Well, welcome back. Let's get to news, events, and announcements. September is Suicide Prevention Month. The HCC Counseling and Ability Services invites you to attend a virtual event to understand substance use and suicidal behavior. The event is co-presented by the Harris Center for Mental Health and IDD. The event is at noon on Tuesday, September 17th. It's virtual through Teams. You can check out our post after the show for more information.
So, Lana, did you know that we're going to the moon as HCC? We're going to the moon. We have the fall convocation coming. Join HCC Chancellor Dr. Margaret Ford Fisher for the fall convocation with the theme, We're Going to the Moon, as she lays out an ambitious agenda to aid growth and student success in the coming year. Registration closes Tuesday, September 15th, so get on that quick. This event will take place on Friday, September 20th from 9 to 11:30 a.m. at the NRG Arena. So see our post after the show for a link to register.
Yes, convocation is going to be out of this world.
Yeah.
Some students may earn their degree for free. Qualifying students with a high school diploma can earn their degree for free through the Eagle Promise program. Students are encouraged to check their eligibility. The deadline to apply is September 30th, and check out our post after the show for more information.
And then next up, we have the National Night Out. Join HCC Police and Community. HCC's Police Department is urging faculty, staff, and students to come together for Texas National Night Out in October to make communities safer and more caring places to live and work. This will take place Tuesday, October 1st from 4 to 8 p.m. Our event will be taking place at the West Houston Institute. So check out our post after the show for more info.
And it is that time of the year, folks. Fall compliance training is upon us, so don't miss the deadlines. By law, HCC requires annual mandatory training for all faculty and staff to provide the basic governing principles of the policies or laws for HCC. Most training modules take about 30 minutes to complete and provide critical information related to your responsibilities and obligations. The first round of training is due by September 30th. So don't miss that deadline. And you can see our post after the show for Precipio's site registration for your training.
Yep. And lastly, we have our fall registration continues. Second Start is also available. Registration for the fall semester is now open with Second Start and smaller semesters offered in a variety of programs. HCC's courses for the fall registration are offered in a range of modalities, including online anytime, online on a schedule, hybrid, in-person, and hybrid lab. To learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, please visit hccs.edu/apply. Again, that is hccs.edu/apply.
And coming up tomorrow, we'll spotlight the annual Galveston Sandcastle competition for Thursday Family Fun Day. And later, the Friends of River Oaks Theater will preview Peter Sellers' last and possibly best film. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Benji, and we will see you next time.